In a new interview, President Donald Trump says the U.S. could run Venezuela for years. He said he plans to use and take Venezuela's oil while giving back money to the country. The administration also set its sights on Greenland, and as Republicans in Congress push back on how the Danish territory could be acquired, Perry Russum explains the latest out of Washington.
In a new interview with the New York Times, President Trump says he expects the U.S. will be running Venezuela and extracting from its oil reserves for years. Trump saying, "We will rebuild in a very profitable way," adding, "We're going to be using oil and we're going to be taking oil. We're getting oil prices down, and we're going to be giving money to Venezuela, which they desperately need." Trump acknowledging to the Times it will take years to revive the country's neglected oil sector. It's not clear what legal authority the administration is using to commandeer Venezuela's natural resources. After the U.S. Coast Guard seized 2 oil tankers linked to Venezuela yesterday, Secretary of State Marco Rubio says the U.S. first plans to stabilize Venezuela by controlling oil leaving the country.
The second phase will be a phase that we call recovery, and that is ensuring that American, Western, and other companies have access to the Venezuelan market in a way that's fair also.
The Senate today voting on a war powers resolution that would block the U.S. military from engaging in hostilities within or against Venezuela unless authorized by Congress. The Trump administration now focusing on Greenland. President Trump argues the Danish territory is needed for national security. As Secretary Rubio says, President Trump wants to buy Greenland.
That's always been the president's intent from the very beginning.
The White House says utilizing the U.S. military is always an option at the commander-in-chief's disposal.
There is no support for any kind of forceful takeover for Greenland or trying to buy them. They're our allies. They want to work with us.
House Speaker Mike Johnson says using the military is not an option.
I don't even think that's a possibility. I don't think anybody's seriously considering that. And in the Congress, we're certainly not.
Perry Russum, ABC News, Washington.
Days after President Trump threatened military action against Colombia, he's invited its president to the White House. The two leaders spoke on the phone yesterday, and Trump said he appreciated the call and the tone.